Hey, good Sunday morning.
How's it going,
Yes,
everyone?
yes.
All right, so today I'm broadcasting live from Red Bicycle Coffee Shop in downtown Murfreesboro, Tennessee. My DFW group does a coffee with a veteran every Sunday, so I was out and about, so I decided to stop in. So sorry for about any background noise or whatever's going on here. So we have a lot to talk about today. Before we get into sexual misconduct and these egomaniacs sporting figures, I want to hit American League MVP race. It looks like Aaron Judge is probably going to run away with this thing. And it's possible that he breaks the home run record for the American League. I think he's at high 40s. Was he at 41, 42?
I think he's at 49.
Oh, he's at 49. So
Yep.
he's a very distinct possibility he's going to do that. In the articles that I read yesterday, that he might be a unanimous pick for MVP, as well as everybody else is doing. Like, this kid is just crushing it.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, I don't know who else it would be. I mean, he's the leader of that team. He's absolutely killing the ball. He's a catalyst. He's the best player on the field every day he's playing. So I mean, who else would it be? Justin Verlander, maybe?
So I was thinking Justin Verlander, but like from the articles that I'm reading, like he's not even in the talks. I mean, that guy's what 30? How old is Justin? He's up there, 39
He's got
or
it.
something like that.
Yeah, 38 or
yeah.
39.
39 years old, and his ERA is like 1 point something.
Yeah, it's
that dude is-
last I looked, it was 189.
Yeah, that is insane. For a 39-year-old pitcher that's been in the league for 20 plus years, I mean, that's insane.
Yeah, and his
And,
stats. They said his stats this year are better than the 2011 MVP Cy Young year, and that was 10 years ago, 11 years ago. That's absolutely insanity. And he's coming off.
Yeah.
And he's coming off Tommy John.
Yeah. Yeah, that guy is just a workhorse. And I hate that Detroit had to let him go, but see why they did.
Yeah.
The rebuild that we're in our freaking 10th year of rebuilding.
Yeah. Well, and they
worse
got
than
they got jock straps for him too.
Yeah,
Excellent jock
unreal.
straps. Yeah.
Yeah, so Aaron Judge looks like he's going to run away with it, unfortunately. But what's his name? Shotani?
Yeah.
Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah, so I'm sure he'll be in the talks also. I mean, that guy's just incredible, man. He's not just smashing the ball; he's pitching too on top of it. Modern day Babe Ruth.
Yeah. Angels still can't win a game though.
Yeah, the Angels
Yeah, I
are so
think
rough.
Yeah, that is. They have him and Trout, and they can't win a game. It's unreal.
Yeah, they have two of the best players in the American League in the MLB. You can't,
Yeah,
but they lose 14 in a row.
Previous MVPs.
Yeah.
So we're coming into September, so the MLB is going to be heating up here. So this is going to be we're going to have a lot of content to talk about over the next month. I love this time of year. The college football started yesterday, week 0. There was a couple of good games. That Northwestern game was pretty legit, man.
Yeah. Scott Frost about to get fired though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Scott Frost definitely going to get himself fired. That's for sure.
I was pulling for Northwestern. I love their uniforms. And they're a bunch of smart kids. Northwestern, man, you can't be no dummy going to that school.
Yeah. Yeah, they got the academic standards there are insane.
Yeah. Yeah. And, so Aaron Donald went off this week. It was a scrimmage against the Cincinnati Bengals. Did you guys see the clip?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, but I've heard about it.
So he ripped off a helmet of a Bengals player and just started mad swinging it at him. Like these chicks going to kill somebody, man. It's nuts.
Yeah, but the NFL's not suspending him because it happened at a practice. It's up to the LA Rams to discipline.
Well, the LA Rams are not going to suspend him.
Absolutely not.
Not for
I
real.
feel like it doesn't
Real
matter
games.
if you're at a game or not. Like, you're representing the NFL and the Los Angeles Rams.
And it wasn't a practice, right? It was an opposing team. It wasn't
Yeah,
a
it's a
an
joint
LA
practice.
Rams player. It wasn't inside the Rams organization. You literally took some guy's helmet off that was on not your team
Yeah.
and then swung it at him. So I think he should definitely be suspended, at least for
Oh,
whatever
yeah.
Myles Garrett was suspended for.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
And that he very well could have killed that guy
Oh, yeah.
with that helmet.
Yeah, Aaron Donald's a monster. You're going to rip somebody's helmet off and just swing it like that? Insane.
Yeah. And I get it. I mean, practice gets heated. How many times a
Yeah.
week is there fights at practice, right? All the
Yeah,
time.
a
But you
lot.
never
Yeah.
see that. You see them throwing punches, but they both have their helmets on.
Yeah,
as soon
so-
as those helmets come off, and as soon as they start swinging those, man, that's a done deal.
Yeah, so watching Hard Knocks, Dan Campbell actually mentioned, I think this last episode, hey, if you guys get in a fight, I'm just going to walk you right out. There ain't no room for fighting in this
Right.
locker room. Yeah, I think that's the kind of attitude you got to have. These guys are monsters, man. You
Yeah.
can't have that stuff.
Yeah.
It's unreal how big these guys are. You can't really tell because they're on television.
Well, and they're
But I
all
bet-
big, and they're all big.
I've been in a room with NFL players. They're massive. When Detroit hosted they hosted the Super Bowl. They had the NFL experience there, and they had a reporter talking, and they had a cutout of a thigh of a just normal size NFL player. That lady stood in this casting, and it was the size of her body. That's how big these guys are.
Yeah.
They're massive.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So now we have an NFL player was just released because he was gang raping 17-year-olds. Did you guys see this story?
Yep.
Yeah, I read it.
I'm not even going to comment.
Yeah.
It's insane. Absolutely insane.
This happened before the draft too. So this happened months ago. I think something like 10 months ago.
Yeah, well, he was in college still.
Yeah.
So it had to been a while ago. It's insane,
Yeah,
man.
The thing that's
That
crazy
dude's,
to me is I heard on the internet, I don't know how true it is, but I heard on the internet that he admitted to having sex with a 17-year-old at 21. So that right there is already statutory rape. He should already be locked up. But on top of that, there's other allegations. So I don't even know how you got drafted. But
Yeah, I mean, that's bad homework on the Bills.
Yeah. Well, at least the Bills stepped up and said, we don't want that culture in our locker room, so we just went ahead and just let him go. I love that. I wish Cleveland thought the same way.
It's a little different. I feel like if it was a quarterback, the Bills may have not. Like if it's your star quarterback, you may not just straight up release him like that. I think they might have played it a little bit differently. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
in the situation. But
Yeah, this was a kicker or a punter. Like,
yeah,
Punter, yeah.
a rookie punter. Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's easy to say you gotta go.
Yeah, that is very true.
yeah, that dude needs to go to jail though. If those allegations, if it's true,
100%.
he
Yeah.
should be locked up. Let alone not playing in the league ever again. Like, he should get some jail time.
Yes.
Definitely.
So this Saturday we have, Ohio State, Notre Dame.
Yep.
I think that's the key game there this week. That's
Yep.
It's going to be pretty legit for week one.
Yeah.
Yeah. As a Notre Dame fan, I'm pretty worried. They always play terrible on the road, and the horseshoe's no joke. So, counting my loss now almost.
Ohio State's got a decent amount of returning players.
Yep. And CJ Stroud's amazing. That kid
Yeah.
can ball out. So we'll see. I mean, Notre Dame has a good squad too, but it's something different about playing at the Horseshoe.
Oh yeah, especially week one.
Yeah. Yep.
I think that's what they said today's going to be too, right?
Yep.
So I'll be December 10th. I just found out I have to work. That's the Army-Navy game. That's always a big game at my house. And I hate that I have to work. Not too happy about that.
Yeah, that's a great game. The pageantry of that game is fantastic. I love that game.
Yeah. So people that don't know, like for this game, it's usually the only game on television that day out of respect for the players. So, and after the game, no matter who wins or who loses, both teams get together and they sing the alma mater song with each other. I love that they do that.
Yeah. Notre Dame also does that when they play Navy. That's a big tradition as well. And actually, both of those schools help each other out. Notre Dame continues to schedule Navy every year just to give them a big game, and they get a huge payday for that. And then Navy actually saved Notre Dame's program in the World War II era, because all the kids were going to be going to war, right? But Navy continued to schedule them as a courtesy, I guess. So there's a lot of mutual respect between those two schools, and they both sing the alma maters and huge sportsmanship. So I think that's pretty cool as well.
That. Yeah, and they have a big trophy for the Commander's Trophy for the service schools against the Army, Navy, and the Air Force. I think that's pretty cool too.
Yeah.
So.
And doesn't the president usually do the coin flip for the Army-Navy game?
Yes. I don't know how it's going to work this year.
Yeah.
All right.
I wonder if he's even got the. I was going to say he's even got the motor skills for it.
Yeah, I loved the other day when he was at the podium. He shook a guy's hand. Then I think he forgot. He went to shake his hand again. The guy walked away, and he was like.
The best one was when he was reading his directions for how to do the press release. Yeah. Poor guy.
All right. Well, it's loud in here, so this is going to be a short and sweet episode. Next weekend will be a big episode. Week 1 of college football, and today the Lions played. They play the Steelers, I believe.
Steelers.
Yeah.
I think they're on Paramount Plus or something, so I'm going to have to spend some money today to watch that game.
Yeah. Last preseason game, so it'll be interesting to see who makes the squad.
Yes, there's only 3 preseason games this year. It's first time. Then they added a game at the end of the year, so there's going to be 17 games instead of 16. But there's going to be a 2-week break now. Then NFL starts. Week 1 of college football is next week. So
big show.
Yeah, so I would assume next Sunday will be a pretty big show.
Yep.
If we can get John and Paul to wake up early enough.
We got to get Polly off.
Polly.
You got to get Polly off the golf course.
Yeah, well, snowflakes are going to be flying here soon, so he'll be done golfing. All right, guys. Thanks for joining. Thanks for our listeners. We'll see you guys next Sunday.
Yep. Have a good week, everyone.
Yep. Take care.